Hello everyone, this is Room Connor with another video. So this is the performance of productsearch.pw starting from August 24, coming up to here, almost 3 months. And it really is not very good, which is a very good thing actually for niche sites that are not reliant only on AI, that is. So my product search site is, let's see, product search. It has 550 pages, right? And it's just, general information just generated by AI. Even like I didn't even give the AI anything to work with here. So it's reliant on AI's training. I'm using OpenAI, GPT-3 and sometimes 4. This main page was made with GPT-4, and for subpages, I used GPT-3 to generate, each of these sections one at a time. I generated user comments as well with GPT-3, and these author pages as well with GPT-3. Google only indexed my main page. If you look at this, just the main page, and it's not really getting any traffic from Google, which is a good thing, I think. The site seems to be in sandbox. Basically, I bought some backlinks, so that might also have triggered the sandbox there. But this is basically the layout, the general, whatever the site looks like right now. So I think like going with niche sites is still a valid strategy. More valid maybe than going with an AI only generated site. This experiment results in the first 3 months, I would say, is in favor of the white hat SEO niche site, right? So no buying backlinks from any, gray or black hat SEO types are selling those backlinks, and just building an actual site that's usable for the user, so useful content. Yeah, this entire content here is not really useful. It's coherent, like the sentences are good English, but no one would actually benefit from reading these articles. Okay, so that said, my code I will be uploading to GitHub, the finalized version of my code that I used to build this site. And the code itself, is basically a bunch of scripts that do stuff, but I also have functions to break the code into reusable pieces. I got a number of utility functions here that do things. So generate the breadcrumbs for the PHP pages, generate child links. So this one, for instance, generates these breadcrumbs right here, right? And for example, child links is subcategory links. So appliances category has these subcategories. These links are generated by this generate child links. And then random author info box. So you have authors for each of these pages. This box is generated by that function. User comments are generated with, so user confirmation, parse user comments here. I parse the user comments that I get from OpenAI, GPT-4. And let's see, what else do we have here? This footer and header are actually static. So I made them in PHP and put them in the output folders, source folder, I guess, the output source folder. So you can have whatever footer and header you like, whatever template you want to use. This Python code just generates the breadcrumbs, the category links, child links, and same level links for the categories. Here, child links as well. And I use the Python code to actually generate images as well. So let's say, so write out articles PHP. This will connect to OpenAI API and have some concurrent processes. Let's see here. Where's my includes config here? You can configure wherever you're generating the articles, and then the keywords file path here. I no longer use these. I think I am just using to generate articles, write articles here. I'm using an input file path, Excel, and then read Excel. And what that looks like is, just a second, bear with me here. Okay, product search, source, input. It looks like this now. I read the keywords from an Excel file, the relative paths, the keywords, and the slugs for whatever is being generated, right? And for these keywords, I am basically first generating an outline, so having the API functions here. Write article outline first, and then based on the article outline, you have OpenAI write each section. And this function is called multiple times in many different places to call the OpenAI API. And you have your prompts in the prompts file. So these are the prompts that I used. Prompt article outline right here, and then article section. So writing whatever sections are generated by the outline is in here. We're generating user comments right here, and author bios right there. Right? These are the prompts that I used. And here I actually, define some languages that I want to work with. Temperatures for the AI are given here. Right? These can be passed into the OpenAI call OpenAI API function. And these are locks that are required for concurrency. And these are for generating colorful text messages on the console. These directories are excluded from, you need to exclude some directories while you're generating content. You don't want to count these as categories or child categories, etc. So I excluded these directories for that reason. You have your image directory path, profile image, author directory path, and so on. Defined here. I'm not actually using this backup path anywhere. You can set your OpenAI key here or in the environment variables in your system. Let's see what else here. So we got our prompts, etc. And each of these scripts does something, right? So if you want to have your script write articles based on the input Excel file that I just showed, you can just run the script and be done with it. And you can generate a sitemap here with the sitemap script, profile image prompt list. So how I generated the prompt list I used Leonardo, but I basically created these prompts for Leonardo. And I was going through them one at a time. Let's see if I still have that file. I may not have them. Yeah, I don't think I have that file. But basically, I had these prompts for Leonardo, and I was going through that. Assets, nope, not there either. Yeah, I can't find it right now, but this just generates prompts that you can just paste into Leonardo and get your profile images. copy profile images. Here I used to download the profile images in one folder and then rename and then copy them into a folder. I was keeping track of how many profile images I generated. So last I checked, let's see, web product search build. Here I have image profiles female, and I turned them into WebP format. I have 484 female images and 484 male images just generated in Leonardo AI, a free tier. Like, I didn't actually upload credits to Leonardo. This is not programmatic though. I do it manually. Create the actual profile images with Leonardo. And there are all these other scripts as well that you can check out and see what they do. Test is just me, testing some new piece of code that I want to add as a script. I think that's about it. The input here is where our Excel file is. Logs, I have not started getting logs. Logs and output I haven't actually used at all. So I can just delete them actually. Delete that. Output, delete. And this entire code for generating your automated AI site, I am going to upload to GitHub for everyone to peruse, and the link to it should be in the description of this video. I'll put it there. I haven't actually uploaded this video yet, but I'll put the link to all of these scripts in the description of the video. In other news, I am actually launching a gaming site, an indie gaming site. I haven't actually done any design work on this site yet. I just uploaded it, and this is plain HTML. Playing Dominions 5 right now with Hellenica mod, and I'm just creating these videos, gaming videos. Eventually, my goal is to have, let's see here. Okay, so this is my goal. So runecounter.com is my online persona as an indie hacker, sole entrepreneur. I'm going to list projects here and, continuous updates and give you freebies, just like this time when I'm giving my all of my code that I use to create productsearch.pw. Need a mailing list, maybe. I need to design it and have actual value before I create a mailing list. I'm going to get a Python course going under Python in runecounter.com. Maybe a Python. I'm not sure if I'm going to start with Python or Hugo, the static site generator, but I'm going to have a course, development course, and get it on YouTube and Udemy. IndieAtlas.com, it's gaming website. I hope to have it in 20 languages eventually. Play modded games and upload to YouTube. Modify.com is a project of mine. Modding games with 90% profit sharing with the modders. Rate will never change. Plus optional community-owned mods. So the mods of the games can opt to have their mod community owned instead of privately owned by them, and they get twice the profit share of private mods, and anyone in the community can actually fork that mode and create their own version of it. Community owned mods will pay twice profit. Okay. I got a domain called blvn.net. Could be an AI-powered news trend sites in 20 languages. That's what I'm aiming for. I may need to change the domain. Trademark issues with by11 or by11.com. Maybe. I contacted these guys and asked if this is going to be an issue or if they want to buy this domain. I didn't know this conflict before I actually got this domain. It was an expired domain. So let's see. Trending news. I should fix that. Columnist, opinion pieces, cites them, collects related articles from industry leading. So this is an AI-powered site. If I can actually get it to work. And productsearch.pw, I'll continue monitoring this site. Add 20 languages to it, so it's 550 pages. Now it's going to be 11,000. and we'll see if anything changes for this site. I want to make it useful as well. I can also change the domain name. I don't really like this. This was a throwaway domain that I picked, so maybe I'll go with some other domain for the site. And I actually want to migrate over to Hugo, which is the Go language powered static site generator for this project. So these are all the products and projects that I'm interested in, I'm focusing on right now. And while I'm doing this, I am also learning. So I don't really have much, I guess, background or experience in JavaScript or React or React-like, let's say, frameworks. So I want to learn React. I want to learn how to use Hugo, which I've already started, and I want to focus on computer science and have a good course in introducing computer science and programming and software engineering to everyone. So I'm just focusing on learning these right now. So React, and then I'm trying to learn user interface, user experience, so UI UX principles as much as I can, and maybe create some good-looking designs and good-looking sites. That's all I'm doing with my time, my extra time, I guess. I teach university courses in my non-free time, I guess, as work. I'm an environmental engineer by trade with a PhD. So I teach classes at the university. And whenever I find time outside that work, I come here and do my other things. I hope you enjoy following me as a solo entrepreneur, indie hacker. And I'll see you guys in the next video.